Hi, good morning and welcome back to Stickle Tarn. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen and I've got my pinny on, which means I'm doing a bit of baking. And I have to wear a pinny because I always manage to get in a mess. Anyway, today I'm having a go at a wartime shortbread, which is from the website the 1940s experiment.com. I'll put the link down below in the description. And I've always been interested in wartime recipes and make, do and mend and all that type of thing, and it goes quite well with our lifestyle here. So yeah, so this shortbread, it's only got a couple of ingredients. I haven't done it before, so we'll see how it turns out. So let me tilt the camera down and show you what I'm doing. Right, I have measured out my flour and sugar. It is 4 ounces of sugar and 8 ounces of a plain flour. I'm using a gluten-free flour because I've got some sitting in the cupboard and I want to get it used up. And it's 4 ounces of melted margarine. So mine is stalk baking margarine, and berries. Now, as we're September into autumn, of course, blackberries are in abundance. So I've been out and picked these ones this morning. And that's all there is to it. So the recipe says. But we'll see. Let me put my glasses on so I can read what it says. Right, melt the margarine until it's runny, which I have done. Add it to the sifted flour and sugar and stir until bound together. Right. So, there we go. That's in. I don't know how the gluten-free flour will work out. I might have to add a little bit of liquid to this, but we'll see. So, and it just says knead the mixture together well. So let's just see how we go. And I would have thought something like this would have been, especially here in the UK, you know, afternoon tea time at 4 o'clock, you know, when the kids come in from school. Sunday high tea. I don't know whether that was ever a thing across the pond, but here, I always remember as a child, sort of even in the 60s and 70s, you know, Sunday afternoons, we'd always have our dinner, a big dinner, Sunday lunch. Usually it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And right, am I going to have to add a bit more liquid to that? I might just get away with it because shortbread should be crumbly anyway. And in the evening on Sundays, it was always sandwiches or boiled egg and a bit of cake, something very, very light. For tea, and tea was sort of like our what we used to call our evening meal. So right, now she says flatten out the mixture with your hands, spread the berries evenly over the top. It just says a large handful. And then fold the mixture over. Oh, it is very, very crumbly, isn't it? We'll just squish in the berries. Then add a bit of binding to the shortbread. And yeah, so we always, Sunday afternoons was always a tea, or evenings I should say. And during the week it was always called tea, and that was, you know, that was our cooked meal. But whenever we came in from school, not that we ever had biscuits really in the house, but you know, we might have been lucky to get a bit of bread and sugar or bread and jam or something. So, right. Right, I'm going to put that, she says put it in your tin. Well, mine's going to have to be scooped up to go in my tin because it is very, very crumbly. So this might not turn out well at all, but we'll see. I did contemplate using blueberries, but I thought, well, blackberries are out there, so let's make the most of them. So there's my messy shortbread. I'm going to press that down so it's a nice even thickness, and try and, I've got a piece of parchment on my tray. Try and square it up a bit. She said a 7-inch tin, it says on there, so I'm sure it will be very nice. Doesn't work out, it can always be a crumble topping, can't it? Right, and then that then goes in the oven for about 20 minutes at 180 degrees C. And my oven is just reaching that because I've had the flue open on it, and as a lot of you know, I cook on a wood stove. So let me turn the camera around and I will pop it in the oven. Right, that's that in the oven, and we'll come back to it in about 20, maybe 25 minutes with my oven, because yeah, like I say, I do cook with wood, and the oven temperatures can sometimes be a bit out, and the timings can. So yeah, so I'll just keep an eye on that and then come back to you when I think that is done. And then, yeah, then it says take out the oven and leave to cool in the tin for 20 minutes and then cut up. So that will be our next stage. So see you in a minute, or in 20 minutes. Right, we're back, and it's out of the oven and it has been cooling. So I'm now going to attempt to cut it up. It says 8 to 10 slices. It does seem very crumbly. Go. Let's take a bit out of the middle, which of course is the most crumbliest, but there we go. So I think it still needs a little bit of cooling to do because it feels quite warm underneath, so I'm gonna pop them on the rack and leave them to cool a bit longer. But yeah, I think that will be, yeah, it is quite crumbly. It tastes okay though, perhaps a bit on the sweet side. I think I would have put perhaps less sugar in it, but I suppose during them days anything sweet was a real treat, so there, that is our Wartime berry shortbread. And like I said, I'll put the link in the bottom. So if you want to have a go, I think it would work quite well. Sorry, I'm eating little crumbs here. With raspberries, blueberries, and of course blackberries, because it is blackberry season at the moment. So I'm going to be, let me tilt the camera up so I can, there we go. I'm going to be trying quite a few other of the Wartime recipes out. And if you'd like to see, then just don't forget, hit subscribe, hit notification, then you'll know when I upload a new video. And if you give this a go, I'd be really interested to see how you get on with it. So please leave me a comment, or just leave me a thumbs up. So catch up with you all again soon.